Hey everyone, welcome back to Inspiroue. It's been a while since I've talked about sustainability, sustainable fashion here, and I wanted to just do a little new and sustainable pieces and share a few of the things that I have been looking for or have my eye on for the fall, winter, colder weather. We're gonna dive in. I hope you enjoy. If you're new here, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave a like, comment, all of the YouTube things. So yeah, let's get into it. A few of these pieces are actually from smaller brands that I found through research, but they only shipped within the US. And that brings me to today's sponsor, Shipito. When they reached out, I thought that this was such a cool idea. There are often so many smaller, one-woman show brands that are super sustainability minded, but they're based in the US and they don't ship outside of the US. And what Shipito does is allow you to shop from these brands. You're basically assigned a American address, so you can ship your items there, and then Shipito will ship it anywhere in the world to you. If you have multiple pieces that you want or that you've been eyeing for a while, you can ship them all to that address and they will consolidate the package into one to shave on shipping fees. And they have a free and paid option. If you're interested, check it out. I will leave my link in the description below. I think you can get 15% off if you sign up. I've personally used this and paid for it. It does get a little tricky with duties depending on certain things and items and whatever it may be. I think it's still a really useful platform and tool because there have been so many brands that I've just always loved but haven't been able to order. So with that, I'll show you some of these pieces first. The first one is this robe that I'm sure so many of you have seen in my other videos. I have never owned a robe and it is life-changing. This one is made of a linen. It's from a small brand called Belle, the label. They are a one-woman show. They make swimsuits and they also have linen robes. I picked this color because I thought it would be super, I don't know, just au natural. Second, I'm super stoked about are these sneakers. I've been looking for workout sneakers specifically to run or do more heavy intense workouts in or walking in, and this is from a brand called Lane 8. Again, I just really like their intention with all the materials they use. It's really comfortable. I got this green color. Really like that the sole is kind of spongy on the inside. So these are my indoor, this is why they're so clean. These are my indoor sneakers and I use them whenever I do my Chloe Ting workouts or when I try to do my walking workouts, just so that I have a little bit more support. If you've been looking for a more sustainability minded, ethical workout sneaker, I really like these. I just think that they're really sleek. Those are the two items that, these are brands that I followed on Instagram and I was ooh, I wish you shipped to Canada. I've also used Shipito. I got these rings from Soko and they did send them to me, but I've worked with them 5-6 years ago. I love their business model and they asked if I wanted anything. I've been wanting rings like this. They asked if they could ship it to a US address, so I got these, consolidated it with this new electric kettle. Check them out. I'll leave my link in the description box. And now on to all of the other stuff. The first thing I've been really loving is this cardigan I'm wearing. It's from a brand called Woven, W-V-N, and it is made fair trade certified. I love the color. I wore this to Montreal. I literally wear it everywhere. I'm wearing this thrifted jumpsuit underneath. Such a cozy, soft, grandpa-y sweater. A lot of the times when you get cardigans like this, it doesn't lay well on your body. And I just really love that that they're paid living wages and everything because it's fair trade certified. So check them out. This is a size large, but I'll leave all of the info about everything in the description box. You guys know I put so much effort into my descriptions. And next, I have a book recommendation. So Consumed by Aja Barber. I personally bought this copy. I pre-ordered it. I wanted the hard copy from the UK. I'm halfway through right now and you guys know I love Aja Barber. She is an amazing writer, activist, and I just recommend this to, everybody, because it's just so insightful. She speaks about why we should care about sustainability and just care as consumers and how to navigate wanting to, be more sustainable in our lives. So check that out. I've been really enjoying it. Look at me go with a book. Next thing is actually this belt bag from a brand called Samara. You know, the brand that Hey Claire had a collab with. I've been looking for a belt bag like this for 2 years. So I was so excited when I saw this from them. They are also a woman-owned brand, and it's like the perfect size. My keys are in here, my cards are in here. I wear this when I go on my walks now. But when I wear it crossbody, I do have to do the like little hack where that's how I get this size, because I do have broader shoulders. And I'm gonna bring this traveling with me. Like, I literally just slip it on like this. I can reach into my pockets. It's just so easy. So I'm gonna try to do a reel with this, like styling. Oh, why did I try to take it off that way? The belt is just looped in from the back like this. So sometimes if I don't want the strap, I just pull it out, and this is like my card case. This is an old one, but I just wanted to give you guys a quick update on my Poppy Barley bag. I still use this like so much. I literally don't need any other bag. Cactus leather, ethically made, all locally, like in their supply chain in Mexico. I have an Instagram post about it, and yeah, it's just like a flap. All my stuff's in there. It's just so easy. So that's like the other thing. I've just been wearing these two the most. And it's been like 2 years or a year. So yeah, can't live without those. I think I have a code for Poppy Barley, inspiroue PB10, I think. So check that out in the description box. I love them. I have worked with them, and they're just like such a nice company. Both of them are, and they've just been so like, I don't know, patient too with like me and my mental health and all of that. I basically have some sweats. These two are thrifted, and I just went through this phase where I did not feel good. And I wanted to like feel cozy in my body, but like have stuff covered. So these two are from a new vintage shop that popped up in K-Town in Toronto. I went randomly and they were still open. So I got this one. It says New York on it. It's embroidered. I really just liked this vibe. And it's just like the best fit, you know what I mean? This one, if you watched my main character Glow Up Diaries, my outro is wearing this. It's a lot more stiff, so it kind of sits weird on the body, but I love this color. Who would have thought I liked pink? It's like kind of a mulberry, maybe? I think that store is like pretty cool, so check it out. I got this set from Organic Basics. You guys know I've worked with them a ton. These are, I think, plant dyed, and they have RFID tags where you can trace like the entire supply chain of the material. And you guys know I live for that stuff. So yeah, I just have been wanting a brown sweatsuit. So I got the sweatpants. These are in a size medium. I love them. I wear them literally every day. I haven't washed them yet because, you know, you don't have to wash clothes unless they get stinky. And then this is the longer sweatshirt. This is a men's technically, but yeah, I got a small in this one so that, you know, it's just a bit longer. I also like this better when you drape it. Like, I wear it often like this, like draped over. They also have the cropped version, which I also like sometimes because when you're tucking it in, it just looks a bit more elevated, especially if you're wearing a coat or something on top. And yeah, this one's in a medium, but I'm sure I'll have like try on clips or something for you. But I just love this color. Like, it's kind of like a poopy brown, but I don't know, I've been into it. And then for a white set, you guys have seen me in my colorful standard before, but I just wanted to show you with the sweatshirt. Artists Untold, they help, you know, artists, especially minority artists, have merch kind of, or like put their prints and their designs on sweatshirts. So I got this one because I really wanted, like, I really just liked that it's at Pride, you know? So basic. They have their print on the back, Kai Studios. But yeah, it is printed on Gildan, so they're not like the most sustainable blanks, but I want to support a Black owned business. He's like one Black dude running this business that's empowering artists. It doesn't get better than that. So I've been wearing this a ton too. Like, I just love it. Ugh. And it's so hard to thrift white sweatshirts. So I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna get one. And I've been wearing that with my colorful standard white joggers. You guys know they're also ethical, and yeah, pre-washed, made in Portugal. I really like these because these ones have more of like the cuff at the bottom versus all of my other sweatpants are kind of like looser at the bottom. So yeah, check that out. If I have codes for any of these, I will leave them linked down below. And then the last thing is some bedding from a Canadian company that is woman-owned. And I'm so excited about them. So I'm gonna open this on camera. I've been saving this. I've been wanting to switch to like linen bedding. This color is so cute. I've been just into like pinks recently. I'm gonna change my bedding soon. It's my first time not having white sheets, and my white sheets I got maybe 10 years ago. So they are like discolored, but they're just so cozy. It's like my safety net. So like I'm gonna try to switch to these, but I might have to like slowly get into it. I also know that like this is pre-washed linen, and you know, their supply chain and their ethics and their sustainability are great, so check them out. But it's just like a different texture. It is a little bit rougher at first, and that's something to definitely get used to. But linen is a great, you know, low impact fabric. I actually have this little poster card. These are the two colors that I'm like inspired to match together. And I think it's just like so cute. There's something so romantic about having like pinkish red sheets. And yeah, thank you to Somn for like sending these to me. It's not sponsored or anything, but I'm gonna help shoot some content for them, and I'm just really excited. It just like, I don't know, suits my skin tone and everything. They have these like linen kind of cloths too for the kitchen, which I'm really excited about. And these are made with the leftover kind of like the leftover fabric pieces, so that they're, you know, not going to waste. This is the color of the other bedding, so like it would match like this. I love it. That's essentially it. These are all of the new and sustainability minded pieces I've gotten over the last year, so it's not that much, but this is a reminder for you too that most sustainable pieces are the ones that you already own, and to be really intentional with, you know, when you're adding pieces to your wardrobe. These are things that I've been looking for and trying to thrift for so long. So yeah, it's great sometimes when you can just support a brand that has cool material science and responsible supply chains. And yeah, I'm gonna go shoot some of these try-ons now. I'm back. I'm ready to change quick because I was getting too sweaty. So for the wish list, there aren't that many new like pieces that I want. A few of the things that I have been wanting over the past few years for the cold like winter seasons is first a recycled down puffer. I do want to go on walks every day, even when it starts snowing and blizzarding outside. So I think this is the year that, you know, I need to make a puffer like long coat happen. I've seen some from different brands. Like I know Aritzia came out with their Repuff, but again, Aritzia is like the epitome of fast fashion and mass like production. So I didn't want to do that, but I know that they're like super warm. There's this material called Redown, which is recycled down. So I've been on the hunt for like a long kind of like duvet style coat with recycled down. I'm gonna add some like screenshots, I guess, of some pieces that like through my scrolling if I found any. And then the other thing is I haven't bought a coat in a really long time. All of my coats have been thrifted, and I just like really want a coat that's super tailored to me. So I've been eyeing so many of these gorgeous like wrap coats and like the very big lapelled coats. I've been wanting one for like the last 4 years, but I've always been able to make do with my thrifted coats. So I'm still on the hunt for those at the thrift shops. I guess the last thing I've been seeing, like the Chloe rain boots, I think it's called the Betty boot, all over. And I know it was a big trend last year, but again, I'm just thinking about, okay, when it's like super rainy out, super snowy out, a lot of my boots I spray so that they're like waterproof, but when it gets super bad out, you know, the salt also gets them. So there's definitely something appealing about a fully like rubber boot, but I really want to get one that's recycled rubber. But the Chloe ones are just like such a nice shape and design. But yeah, so that's like kind of on my wish list, but also like I've never bought from a designer. Whenever I have designer items, they're like vintage or secondhand designer. Basically, all of these things are revolving around me knowing that like going on daily walks right now makes me so happy. And I do not want to stop that when it starts snowing or getting like super wet and gloomy outside. And I don't really have a lot of pieces that are suited for that type of weather, to be honest, because I've always just like taken care of like my more classy elevated items, but they are not suitable for like my intention of going on walks every day. The wear would just break them down, and that's opposite of my goal of like trying to keep them in my wardrobe for a really long time. Those are the things that I've continued to be on the hunt for over these last few years. And maybe I'll be in the mood to thrift again soon, but I just like have so many clothes that I haven't gotten the chance to wear yet, because last fall winter I was like super depressed, so I didn't really go anywhere either. So I'm honestly just excited to like style the clothes that I have. So the gaps and the things that I hope for are just things that I was also looking for last season, like the year before that and the year before that, if that makes sense. There isn't really anything that I'm like, oh, I need to buy this right now, except for like that puffer, because it's starting to snow here. And yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed. Let me know if like you have any of these things on your wish list too, if you know any brands that are like susty and you want to recommend them to me in the comments down below. It's been so long since I've just like sat down and showed you clothing. It's like bringing me back to like the memes, you know? But I hope that you enjoyed. And please do all the YouTube things. Leave a like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It would mean the world to me. I appreciate all of you so much. I love all of you so much. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye everyone.